that doohickey do?
Let's explore Illinois agriculture. Welcome to Illinois, the land of Lincoln, the state that is full and plenty of rich farmland. We've got more than 76,000 farms covering, believe it or not, 80% of the total state. Perhaps you thought this booming metropolis of Chicago took up most of the state. Not so. From the top of the state to the bottom of the state, agriculture is a big part of what we are about. If you travel the highways of Illinois, I bet you're seeing a lot of gizmos that you can only identify as thingamabobs. There's a good chance that these doohickeys are farm-related. I mean, with 28 million acres of farmland, the odds favor agriculture. Sit back, enjoy the video, and afterwards, let's see if you can remember the names to all these whatchamajiggers and doohickeys. Ready for a snack as you drive through the heart of the Corn Belt? Make it popcorn. After all, it's Illinois' official state snack. Popcorn, like sweet corn, is grown in Illinois. However, most of the corn you'll see outside your car window is dent or field corn. This amazing grain is used to feed farm animals, make ethanol to fuel your car, and to sweeten your soda. Corn is the most widely grown crop in the world, and Illinois is the second leading state in acres of corn grown. Yet, our incredibly fertile soil allows us to harvest the most bushels per acre. Our growing season for dent corn is roughly mid-May through mid-October, as corn grows best on warm summer days. Every part of a corn kernel, even the water in which it's processed, can be found in a variety of products. Oil, bran, starch, animal feed, and solvents can be derived from the kernel. The silk is combined with other parts of the corn plant for animal feed, silage, and fuels. Husks can be made into dolls. Paper, syrup, and rayon clothing can be made out of the stalk. It's no wonder corn is the most valuable crop to grow. Do you know what this doodad is? It's the world's most versatile seed. Can you guess its name? Give up? It's a soybean. And Decatur, Illinois is the soybean capital of the world. It's been given the nickname Soy City. Soybeans are bushy plants that grow 3 to 5 feet tall. Each plant has 60 to 80 pods of beans, and each pod has about 3 pea-sized beans inside. Soybeans are called the miracle plant because they are high in protein and so good for you to eat. Tofu, anyone? Most soybeans are used to feed animals. However, soybeans are found in everything, from medicines to crayons. Soybean oil is in many foods we eat. Like corn, soybeans can be used as a fuel to power trucks and buses. Illinois grows more than just corn, soybeans, wheat, and oats. We also grow more than 40 different types of specialty crops, such as fruits, vegetables, herbs, and trees. Our state ranks #1 in the production of a few of these crops. One of our most popular produce is pumpkins. Morton, Illinois is the pumpkin capital of the world. Home to Nestle's Libby plant, 80% of the world's supply of canned pumpkin is processed here. Our state also holds the title for a somewhat less popular, but equally enjoyable low-calorie relative of mustard. Horseradish is grown on the shores of the mighty Mississippi. The soil there is rich in potash, a nutrient on which horseradish thrives. This pungent spread is tasty on sandwiches and meats, like corned beef. By the way, if you were wondering how grocers get these fresh crops so quickly, it's because Chicago is home to the International Produce Market. That's often the first stop for Illinois produce. When we think of urban America, we usually don't think of farms. Agriculture's backdrop looks quite a bit different in the big city. It's no longer vast fields of crops, grazing animals, or barns. It's ball games, mounted police, rooftop gardens, farmers markets, and food processing plants. That means green grass, horses, plants on buildings and in community gardens, outdoor food stands, and semis hauling products. Greenhouse growers, equine nutritionists, and numerous ag professionals are employed by the ag entertainment industry and the agribusinesses that thrive here. These producers and professionals provide the freshest and finest products and services to area consumers and tourists. Look around your neighborhood. Do you see any buildings sprouting produce? Don't be surprised if you do. With green space being a luxury in urban areas, rooftop and container gardens are becoming a growing phenomenon in cities across the nation. In an effort to bring fresher, locally raised food to consumers, some restaurants and grocery stores grow their own fruits and vegetables. Food is not all that makes up urban agriculture. So does horticulture and horses. You'll find beautiful flowers and plants growing in greenhouses throughout the city all year round. That luxurious grass on which the Cubs, Sox, Bears, and other sports teams play, well, it's all farm-raised. Horticulture is huge in big cities, not only for use in outdoor sports stadiums, but private businesses and the city itself are all big purchasers of grass, trees, and flowers to help beautify the urban landscape. When it comes to large animals, there's some horsing around in Chi-Town. Chicago's finest care for the horses that serve alongside them in the mounted police unit. These horses work hard during special events to help maintain crowd control.
Lighthouse dancer heads out.
Horses are also big entertainment in the Chicagoland area. With multiple racetracks nearby, these graceful animals draw crowds from all over. Racehorses require top-notch care in order to perform at their best. Yes, indeed. Agriculture has a big place in little spaces in the big city. It's no wonder why agriculture is our state's #1 industry. If you've been traveling Illinois' countryside, you're sure to see a few tall, round, rural skyscrapers with a way station and an office building alongside railroad tracks. They are grain elevators. Farmers haul grain here to either sell to processors or for storage if they don't have enough of the fat, shiny, round thingies called grain bins on their own farms. These buildings can store dried corn, soybeans, or wheat. Illinois and the United States are great places to grow grain. We actually grow way more than we can use, so the extra grain is sold and transported to countries that can't grow enough. Transportation is the key to agriculture's success. Semi-trucks or grain wagons deposit the crop at the elevator. Later, trains or other semis pick up the grain and deliver it to processors across the country, or take it to shipping ports for delivery to foreign processors. What makes a field a farm? I'll bet you're thinking a barn full of farm animals. But nowadays, it's machine sheds and long rectangular metal buildings. At one time, farmers kept their animals in barns or outdoor lots. Today, many farmers keep their livestock in climate-controlled buildings. These high-tech structures have mechanical systems that heat, cool, and feed the animals, keeping them safe, healthy, and comfortable. Grazing cattle, both dairy and beef, are one of the most visible signs of agriculture. Many products, more than milk, butter, or beef, come from cattle. Thanks to these bovine beauties, we have improved bandages, candles, and even jelly beans. Hundreds of medicines for humans are made from cattle too. This little piggy is one of many in a great big family. Mother pigs, called sows, usually give birth to 8 to 10 piglets at a time. Pigs are raised for pork and leather, as well as other products. Did you know the hair on their skin is used to make brushes? Pigs do not sweat the way people do to keep them cool in the hot summer months. Farmers have installed sprinkler systems and fans in their barns. Nutritionists have designed special diets to help grow healthy hogs. By the time this little piggy's ready to go to market, he'll weigh up to 300 pounds. Are you a gardener? If so, I'll bet you probably have a few hand or electric tools to prep your soil for planting. For farmers, those tools come in a much, much bigger package. If you take a drive to the countryside in early spring, don't be surprised if you see a big tractor pulling a planter. The farmer is trying to get his crops planted as quickly and efficiently as possible. Tractors play a big role in this springtime task. However, tractors are the workhorses on a farm all year round. Small utility tractors help farmers with many errands. Larger tractors can have 10 times the horsepower of a pickup truck. These powerful machines pull or push equipment that's used to plow fields and plant crops, bale hay, mow ditches, haul grain, and more. Moline, Illinois is home to one of the world's top tractor manufacturers, John Deere. In the fall, you'll see farmers operating this monstrous machine to harvest crops. This massive vehicle is a combine. It's used to harvest most grain or cereal crops. In a single operation, it combines several processing steps into one. Combines also utilize different heads for each of the harvested crops. These modern-day technical marvels contain more electronics than there was in the first spaceship that went to the moon. Alrighty, are you feeling confident now that you know what all these whatchamajiggers, doohickeys, and thingamabobs are? Take a look around. Have you ever seen vast fields of crops, forest preserves, beehives, greenhouses, or garden rooftops? The next time you hear the word agriculture, we hope you'll think, it's all around me. Remember, agriculture is more than just farming. Farmers can be found in big cities as well as small towns. No matter where you live, it's likely your clothes, food, medicines, and the many items you use each day have deep roots in Illinois' rich soil. Consumers like you and others around the world have an abundant supply of homegrown products available to them every single day. Our farmers are proud to be part of Illinois' #1 growing industry, agriculture.